What's up, gang? It's your boy Hollywood here with a little cooking tutorial for you. A pretty complex dish that we like to call chili from beef, which is Latin for humongous cow. We're gonna start off, we're gonna do this Instant Pot recipe. Again, beef, just ground beef. We were trying to go like a little more vegan for a while, but that sucked, so we stopped. Tomato sauce, just a little baby can. Diced tomatoes. You might think, we already had tomato sauce, why do we need more tomato stuff? You just do, all right? You just need more tomato shit in your life. You can't see it because my phone's balanced on it, but you need like a huge can of red kidney beans. All right, other ingredients. We need an onion, a white onion, a whole fucking thing of garlic. That's like a nipple. That's nice, that's nicer than mine. Oh, of course. For those who don't want to make mixes themselves, a little chili mix. Most important of all, the White Claw. Sponsored post. Delicious. Okay, where to begin? Let's get out a cutting board. Where the fuck did Carly put the cutting board? Ugh. Found it. First things first. I'm the realist. We're gonna chop the onion. Typically, if you're serving for two, you use like half an onion and save the other half for later. I'm gonna use the full onion. Why, you might ask? It's a great question. I don't really have an answer other than I don't want to deal with another half an onion. I'm gonna peel this bitch. Do you guys cry when you peel onions? I don't really like process emotions, so I don't think cutting a vegetable is really gonna make me cry. Oh God, this is the fun part. Oh, when it comes off in one big peel like that, genuinely sexual, it's arousing to me. Chopping onions, it's a science. I mean, you just go down the middle, you find whichever piece you kind of like, and you just start going like in lines. Okay, these pieces aren't really coming out that straight. There's a decent risk I chop my fingers off. I told you this was a science. I never said it was a science I was good at. There's lots of sciences I'm not good at. I would list all science. That's the onion ready. That did get me. That got me a little bit. I was talking a lot of shit, but why didn't my daddy love me? All right. The trick with garlic, just fucking motherfucker. All right, there we go. See, nice little clove. Rule number one when it comes to garlic, there is no correct amount of garlic to use. Just use whatever you want. Use whatever you want, as much as you want. You might think you have too much, and honestly, you probably don't. Chopping up garlic. Apparently the way you're supposed to do it is take the flat of a knife handle and just absolutely crush that bitch. I think just kind of tapping it with your knife is probably better, like, you know, just kind of like. There's some skins in there for sure. That might become a little tricky later in the cooking process. I'm fucking sick of chopping garlic. We gotta get some olive oil. What we learned at our last apartment is if you don't put olive oil in the bottom, I get that burn notification a lot. Just like swirl it around like that. Okay, and just, okay. I've clearly put too much in there. It's not like a fucking lake at the bottom of this Instant Pot, right? I could go swimming in it. Some people say, just chuck the beef and the onions and the garlic in at the same time. I say, no, brown the beef a little bit first, then you toss in the garlic and the onions. Is there reason behind this? Is it that onions don't need as long to cook as meat? I don't know. I don't know anything about cooking. We're gonna turn it on to saute, or as we know it in the biz, sout. And that little beep means it's go time. The heat is on. Very important, Keep your area clean while you're cooking. Start to get that bubbling sound as the oil starts to burn really into it. All these influencers are a lot better than me at like talking during the downtimes and just like connecting to their audience. So, you know, like, how's your day going? What you been up to? Did you watch the Emmys? You know what my strategy is for browning the meat? It's turn it too quickly. Turn it and you get the uncooked part there on the bottom, and then before it even has a chance to cook, flip it again. The process takes like 20 minutes longer, but it's much more satisfying. You feel very involved. I think this is browned enough to start adding in the onion and the garlic. I said I was gonna use a whole onion. I'm a coward. I only used half an onion. All right, good enough. Key is to look for when the onions become transparent. Translucent? What's the difference between translucent and transparent? Can someone tell me that? Just leave it in the comments. Oh. Here's another strategy that I do. Didn't even know I did it. Don't cut your onions small enough. Leave like huge chunks of onion to the point that it's like, how the fuck am I even gonna be able to eat this? This is, whew. This is brown. This is an unpleasant color of brown. You know how when you see certain brown, like, oh, that's like a caramel. That's so nice. This is not that. This is not that at all. This is horrible. It smells great though. Okay, this is getting to the point that it's pretty much good. I'm gonna hit cancel, crucial step. And then I'm gonna start adding some stuff. And this is very key. You gotta add it on top. You gotta add all of your other ingredients on top. And you gotta kind of stir it together, but leave the meat on the bottom. Very important. Very important. That's a great speaking trick I learned, where you like that. I learned from a guy named Kevin Young. He's a UA manager, and he would always make points like this. It was very effective. I listened to him all the time. Rock out your can opener. We got beans, diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, chili mix. That's all got to go in there, which means at some point I'm going to have to take my phone off of its holder. Diced tomatoes, in it goes. Beautiful. We're doing the kidney beans next. I finished adding the rest of the ingredients. Here's what we did. Kidney beans, Western family, a classic. We added diced tomatoes, we added tomato sauce, we added 2 chili packets. And this is what it looks like at the moment, right? A little gross. We're gonna stir this up a bit. Again, the key step here is stirring without disturbing the meat at the bottom. All right, and I'm sorry if I'm losing track on the camera here. I think that is good. That will do. That's it. There we go. We're gonna make sure that the seal is closed on the old Instant Pot. This is the handiest thing, right? It's got a chili setting. Isn't that amazing? It just does chili. Wonderful, wonderful. We're gonna leave that to cook. It's gonna do for about 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll see what it looks like. This is my least favorite part. Depressurizing the Instant Pot. It makes hella smoke. I'm terrified I'm going to set off our fire alarm. It's done depressurizing. Let's crack this bitch.
See what we got.
Ooh, moment of truth. Oh, my dude. Don't drop your phone in the chili. Oh, that looks nice. We are going to box this shit up, and it is going to last me like maybe three days, tops. Here we go. Moment of truth. Taste test. Oh, that's a good one. That's basically chili. For better or worse, I'll take it. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's not exactly cooking, but we do our best here. Leave a like and subscribe, recommend to your friends, get on the show. The more you watch, the more that I can pay for everything that Carly wants in her life that I have to pay for. See you next time.